This is perfect, right? I think I'm recording. I don't know, but this will lead in the bloopers. Hi everyone, thank you for tuning in to Funmi TV, where we talk about whatever we want. If you can't already guess, I'm Funmi. And on this episode, it's gonna be called Chats with Funmi. I'm just gonna give you guys a little introduction about my channel, what to expect, and then we're gonna talk a little bit about me. So, I think I wanted to start YouTube for I started thinking about it like my senior year of high school, and was sort of like had a different little bit of ideas, wanted to collaborate with some of my friends because I was a theater kid and all that kind of stuff, but I didn't really get a good grasp of what I wanted to do exactly until maybe my sophomore year of college. And then with a little bit of more patience and actually dedicating time to figure out what I wanted to do, I decided to launch it this year, my junior year of college, and I just can't wait to see what happens. That it was a really big step for me. I'm somebody who is a little bit of a perfectionist, and I think so much about the little things and the details, but with support from a lot of people who are dear to me and a lot of other creatives who I look up to, I just decided, you know what, let me just start. I'm gonna make the channel for me, because something that one of my friends said, her name is Queen, she said that not to compare myself to other people because someone's step one, so what looks like somebody's step one might be their step 30. So I was like, you know what, it's fine. And on top of that, you know, I respect everything that everybody else is doing right now. I feel like it's the perfect time for creative people to collaborate, put out whatever they want to put out into the universe, and just do what they want to do, you know? So with that being said, enough about my little spiel. Let's get to know me because this segment of my channel, I'm gonna talk about what I'm gonna do with my channel a little bit later on, but I'm just gonna call this part Chats with Funmi. So welcome to Chats with Funmi. Alright, so I put questions on my actual Instagram, not my YouTube channel page, and low-key people were playing with me, but I think that's because I haven't done, I don't do questions on my main account just because I have so many family members and relatives and just older people, and some of my friends, if you really know me, the two just don't mix. So I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a frame of reference about who I am, stuff about me, and just I don't know, fun stuff. So I wrote things on my phone in my notes. So my first thing, my name. First off, it's called Funmi TV. So yeah, my name's Funmi. But I guess not gonna get my government, because scammers be real. I'm not trying to get my social security number out there either. It's nah. But my name is Funmi. Where am I from? That's my second question. I guess I feel so wild that whenever people ask me where I'm from, I always feel bad because I'm always scratching my neck or whispering. I'll be Howard County, but you know, all respect to Howard County. School system, great, better than other places I've heard, all that stuff. My teachers, I feel I had one teacher, my choir teacher, that man, DK, his name was DK, you know how, not Donkey Kong, his name was Dr. Knopf, but everybody just started calling him DK. He was my favorite person in that whole school. Yes, I had friends and I bounced between cliques and stuff like that, but towards my senior year when most of my friends had graduated and it was just me and a couple of my acquaintances or whatever, that man was literally the only reason why I would come to school. I'm not even kidding, he was really my best friend. But with that being said, technically I grew up in Howard County. I grew up in Montgomery County for 4 years of my life. I just remember going to preschool and part of elementary school, and that was it. But where I'm from, I think ethnicity wise, my dad's Nigerian and my mom, her roots are from Texas. So I always tell people as a joke, I'm literally African American because I'm Nigerian and just black. So yeah, that's a little bit about me. I guess growing up, when it came to being in touch with my culture, because obviously I'm black, but when it came to people who are Nigerian recognizing me, I feel it's because I chose to go by the nickname of my middle name, that my name is Olufumilayo, but I chose, and I'm even saying it the Americanized way, but I just felt my culture was just a really big it was a really big priority to me, like even when I was younger. I remember my mom said when I was in like preschool that I asked if I could be changed from my first name to my middle name. So I decided to go by Funmi, so I feel like that just made it more obvious to like people who I came across who were part of the African community. They're like, oh, like she looks black but she's Nigerian because like her name's Funmi. So yeah, I guess that's that about that. This is so chimp, but I said like what's my favorite color. If you can't tell, my favorite color is blue. Specifically turquoise or like Tiffany blue, like where's my pillow, like this kind of blue. Everything I own, like my whole, I wish I could like show you my whole room, like everything in my room is blue. And yeah, so that's my favorite color. What's my next question? Oh, my major. So I go to Towson University and I'm a double major, so that means that I have 2 majors, so I'm on 2 different tracks. I am an acting major, but here they call it like the BFA because it's your Bachelor's of Fine Arts, and I'm also a psychology major. My other question, I literally know my friend said this. She said, this is for all my astrology people, that I dabble like the tiniest bit. Like I know like the littlest things about it, but I'm not like an expert, so I don't want to disrespect nobody's anything, you know? Your beliefs are your beliefs, you know? But she said, what big 3 do I resonate with the most? Honestly, I don't really know my what do you call it? My birth chart. I don't know it like that. I just know my like 3 signs, like I think it's your moon, your sun, and your rising. So my sun sign is a Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio queen, thank you. Okay, I'm a Scorpio sun. My moon is in Pisces and my rising is Capricorn. And I think it's so funny because like one of my closest friend is like a lot of my closest friends are Capricorns, and I literally love Capricorns. Like I don't know what it is about it, like they're just so grounded, but like low-key crackheads, but also like so like inspiring, and like they're just really good friends. I guess I really resonate with like my big 3. My big 3, like that's what people call it. So yeah. Oh, my tattoos and their meanings. I have 3 tattoos. It's actually a really funny story. Like I got, I don't know if my sleeve will roll up, but I got, can you guys even see? Okay. I got like, can you see my elephant? Okay. I got this tattoo first. One of my older friends, my sophomore year of college, like she just decided like, I'm about to be a tattoo artist. It was kind of scary for me because I'm not the trustingest person, if that's a word, if that makes sense. So it was just a really big step for me. I literally told her, I was like, bruh, if this tattoo doesn't come out good, we're not being friends anymore. And I feel like that was such a mean thing to say at the time, but like she really spent a lot of like time on my tattoo because she was so new to it. Like she's a really artistic person, but she just never worked with like the equipment like that, and I was one of her test subjects. But like I feel like it came out pretty good. I don't know if you can see it or whatever, maybe I'll post stuff in the end. And then this was like my test tattoo to see like, all right, is my dad gonna kick me out of the house if I get a tattoo? And I think like he saw it and then he was just like, wasn't much about it, but like this one, like this one, the scripture, it's James 1 verse 2 in the Bible. So this tattoo is James 1 verse 2 in the Bible, and it says, "Count it all joy, my brethren, when ye fall into manifold temptations, knowing that the proving of your faith worketh patience." And that was a Bible verse that just meant a lot to me when I was in college. That like, you know, as a college student, you know, you go through like ups and downs, like moving out of the house, and just figuring out life on your own. Sometimes it can be like a scary thing. And I know that like sometimes I had good days, sometimes I had bad days, and I just wanted to find a way to just continuously encourage myself. And this was a Bible verse that I would always like think about. I think it was like my lock screen for like some months at a time, because it just helped me like push through the semester and push through hard times when I couldn't necessarily like physically lean on people to help me, because you know, I was trying to be a big girl, do big girl thing. I'm gonna try to like wrap this up because I feel like I'm talking so much for my first video. So I guess I'll just talk about like my favorite influencers, my diet, and what my channel is gonna be like moving on. So I'll just try to wrap this up. But my favorite influencers, like people who inspired me to actually like do this YouTube thing, were like I genuinely enjoyed how David Dobrik will like incorporate his friends into his vlogs and stuff like that. That throughout the course of my life, I've had so many, I feel like I've been privileged enough to have so many different types of friend groups and different types of relationships, because I always joke around and say like I have 17 different personalities because I feel like there's just so many different like facets of myself that I can like go to and change based off of the people that I'm around. And like sometimes I'll be with a group where like they mark off like 4 different aspects of my personality, and sometimes I'll be with one person who like just gets like one channel of me, like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so just watching his channel and seeing him with his friends, I was just like, I want to do crackhead stuff with my friends. So like, yeah. And then the other 2, mainly like he was just like a small part. No shade, no tea. But definitely Jackie Ina. Like, I don't think I ever met somebody who reminded me so much of like qualities in myself, and she's just like so like out loud and proud of it, and she's just so unapologetically herself. She's so beautiful, she's so sophisticated, just like everything that I looked up to be and wanted to be when I was a little bit older. Like, she's just carrying that, like she's just doing that, like whether it's makeup, fashion, like house decor, whatever it is, like she literally does what she wants, and she does it like the bad bitch that she is, period. But yeah. And then like literally like my YouTube soulmate is Bretman Rock. I just love that man so much. Like literally everything that he does. Like some people be like, oh my gosh, like Bretman. Like, no girl. I've been a stan since 2016. You know the video where he slaps his sister on the head? I was there when that video was actually created. Like, I would watch his vines. Like, I was a fan. I even watch his MTV reality show now. Like, I love Bretman Rock. Like, because that's another thing that he does. I just love people who are unapologetically themselves and don't adjust to try to fit like norms or try to do what's like popular or do what's a trend. Like, I just, like I literally just love people who are themselves. And like, he literally like, I love him because he has such a potty mouth, and he's just like so like mean, but like I love it because like he's caring. But like, you know, I don't know. And even when he does commercials and stuff like that, he doesn't like code switch or anything. Like, he literally just stays like himself. He talks to everybody the exact same, and that's just something that I also aspire to be like, because I just love him. Yeah. And then what else did I say I was going to talk about? I was going to talk about, yeah, my diet. So it's so funny, a lot of my friends like fake bully me because I've been vegetarian for 4 years, and I just recently switched to being plant-based. That I think this is like month 5 of me being plant-based. I always tell people, I'm like, if you want to eat chicken nuggets, you eat your chicken nuggets. Like, I genuinely don't care about what other people do with their diet, but just me personally, I was like, I don't think I'm ever gonna go back to eating meat. They introduced me to this place called New Vegan Cafe in College Park. Bruh, I've never had soul food that was vegan. Like, literally my mind was blown. And after that, and after we would all look up like recipes and just try different ways of like cooking, I was like, you can really make vegan food bust if you know how to cook. Like, don't let these white people on TikTok putting paprika and salt on like bell peppers and saying this is chicken fool you, because I promise that's not chicken. Like, I don't know, I just feel like as long as you can season and cater to your taste palette, like, you can make plant-based work. Yeah, so I'm just gonna close out the video today just talking about what to expect in the future with my YouTube channel. I'm hoping that as quarantine like starts to subside, like God willing, that I can start to, you know, collaborate with other creatives in the area, with some of my friends, and just always talk about whatever we want, you know, that we'll be doing like a lot of fun stuff. Stay tuned, don't want to spoil it. But yeah, it's just gonna be like a crazy ride, you know? I just wanna have an open space where people can talk about real things. Look forward to seeing another video from me. Maybe I'm gonna try to put out a video at least once a month. I'm gonna try more so to do it like once every 2 weeks. You know, I wanna sort of really get a following going, just support going. But I already appreciate you guys who have already subscribed to the channel, who are already tuning in, showing me love on social media. Like, I literally love it so much. It means the world to me. Like, you don't even know. Shout out to my roommates for like literally pushing me to do this. Shout out to one of my friends who literally would not let me like not pick up the camera, all the supplies, things like that. Shout out to my brother again, David Aaronley. I'm gonna put his information down below. He makes beats. He is one of the best producers I know. And also just a big shout out to like my close friends who just continue to support me, give me advice and all that good stuff. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in to my first YouTube video ever. Feel free to follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, follow me on TikTok. It's gonna be @TheRealFunmi and then @FunmiTV. So thank you guys so much. I'll see you next time.